Please note that any comments, jokes, questions, maybe anything that we say on the History of Bad Ideas is all in good fun. And remember, we insult everybody. Our thoughts, opinions, questions, anything else, actions that we do on the show do not reflect any of our employers, organizations, advertisers, or anyone else that is associated with the History of Bad Ideas. And remember, at the end of the day, it's just a joke.
Superman before Zack Snyder ruined him. Michael Keaton was the best Batman, while Christian Bale was just deadpan. No one remembers the other ones. Princess Leia in bikini and Transformer Lamborghinis. Please don't let Shia LaBeouf ever act again.
Please, God, no.
Remembering tales from the crypt, back when Michael Bay wrote good scripts.
He wrote scripts.
All right here is no mystery. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas. It's the history of bad.
It's bad.
It's the history of bad.
So bad.
It's the history of bad ideas.
Podcast.
Welcome to the History of Bad Ideas, episode number 541. I'm Jason.
I'm Jeff.
We don't have anyone else here right now. It's
Wait,
past 8:15.
I heard a dog bark.
Well, 8:15 is the start time at the late. Is the late start time, and they're not here.
Well, it's 8:17.
Yep. So we had to start.
Actually, 8:15 is the on-time start time.
I'm trying to push it back to like 8.
Well, you're trying, but that doesn't mean the rest of us.
You guys
have
all
scheduled.
used to say, "Hey, let's start earlier," and I'm
I
all
don't
for
think
it.
anybody ever said.
I think you did.
I did when we were first starting.
Well, that was 10 years ago. Has something
Exactly.
Has your mind changed in 10 years?
Yes, I do things differently now. I like
What?
I eat dinner later. I mean,
Time out. In 10 years, you've done something different? That's weird. I haven't done anything.
my schedule's changed. Like I would have been able to adjust my schedule 10 years ago. Now I can't.
Well, you got Jeopardy.
I don't watch that
Oh.
because we're here recording.
Do you DVR it?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Do you go back and watch it then?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, television
Are you-
is great now that you can DVR or stream or whatever.
What's this newfangled thing called DVR?
Yeah, I've only had that for 20 years.
Hey, Brian's here. Brian, you went to A&W.
I had to stop on the way. I came straight from work.
Oh, that's fine. We're here.
Jason was impatient and made us start, so we're a minute 26 into this.
Wait, what?
How you doing, Brian?
We are recording, in case you...
Jesus. I'm never not. Like, 8:15, we never start.
We always start at 8:15.
Oh, come on now.
8:15 start time.
I walk in the house at 8:15.
Shut it.
I was a little early today.
All of you, shut it. Brian, how you doing over there?
I'm Brian.
Hey! Maybe Blake's not showing?
Didn't he say he wasn't going to be here?
Did he?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
Well, it's just us three. Are you sure? Brian, it's a big day.
It is?
Doug stopped off, number one fan Doug, stopped off and brought a lot of treats for us. We don't have to go through them all today, but we have Oreo Sour Patch,
Oh, fantastic.
Peeps Sour Strawberry,
God damn it.
Peeps Rice Krispie Treats.
What's the difference between a Peeps Rice Krispie treat and a regular Rice Krispie treat?
Well, they're shaped like Peeps, so that's why.
So it's Rice Krispies and marshmallow?
And fiery mango Doritos.
All right, those look good.
And he got something just for you. He really wanted to give this to you, and he told me I had to. It is all pink Starburst gummies. Because he said that's your favorite.
I think Doug is now in the lead to get Pittsburghian of the Year award.
It's all pink. And he also got you another one right there. What kind's that?
This just says sour Starburst gummies.
Okay. So would you like some all pink gummies?
There are a few things in this world that I would like less. No. I
No.
don't want anything to do with any of that.
He got it for you.
Well, I'm not going to...
I think it was
they're
very
for
nice
you.
of him. I think it was very nice of him.
Yeah, the gesture is nice, but I know what he was trying to do.
Yeah, that's not a nice gesture. The thought was, I'm going to give you something you hate.
Well, it makes good podcasting.
I'll give him the benefit of the doubt.
Uh-huh.
Actually, I shouldn't, because I know what he was doing.
No, he knows. He knows. He got it just for you.
Well, I hope you all can enjoy the pink.
I'm having one
Starburst.
right now.
I can enjoy them.
Oh, God.
Well, this is the stuff my sister sent over that we didn't get to last week.
Oh, geez.
So we have to do it this week.
At least up one of them.
But this is the one Brian doesn't have to do because it's squid.
Oh, prepared?
Shredded squid.
That looks like hair. Like
No,
white hair. No, actually kind of looks like shredded mozzarella
it looks
cheese.
like shredded mozzarella cheese.
Is
What
it-
worries me is it doesn't have to be refrigerated.
What? And it's hot. It says at the top, it's hot.
Oh, ooh.
Spicy shredded squid.
Yeah.
This can't be good.
No, it's going to be terrible.
I will say, I apologize. I did have to throw the cuttlefish chips away because we were smelling up the podcast room. So I couldn't do it. I did want to say thanks to Doug as well. He was able to pick me up some more superpowers for the Bob Studios, Wonder Woman, and he also got me the other version of Nightwing, the other variant. And then the one that started it all finally came in. I pre-ordered a Kilowog, Green Lantern Kilowog. That's the one that got me started collecting these. And it finally came in. So, yeah, it was great. So now we're up to 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 of them. Sinestro, Deathstroke, 2 Nightwings, the Joker, Darkseid, John Stewart, and Kilowog.
At least Doug bought something that somebody wanted.
He texted me. He's like, "These are on sale for $5 on clearance, or they're on clearance for $5 at Walmart." I was like, "Pick them up, pick them up." My wife was thrilled for more of these. I was like, "You don't even have to worry about it. They're in the studios."
And then my sister also sent over Jelly Belly boba milk tea jelly beans.
I think the squid we have to wait until more people are here.
No, you're not getting out of it.
No, I would eat it.
No, I'm fine waiting until like Jim or Blake has
Yeah.
to eat it too. Since you can't, it's just the two of us.
Just the two
We
of
want
us.
to bring that on to more people.
We can make it if we try. We've never eaten the Peeps, have we? Cereal.
No, we haven't.
Okay, we'll wait till Jim comes in for that.
Somebody has eaten them because the box has been open.
The box is open, but the bag inside has not.
Yeah, Jim just got one to see what they look like.
Well, that was me. I opened
Oh, was it? Do they look like little tiny Peeps?
Oh, I can open the box and show you.
Okay. Okay. Brian, what'd you get from A&W?
They do not look like Peeps.
They do not. They
There's
just
a
look
couple-
like...
Well, they look like Cheerios,
Cheerios.
and then a couple of. I guess you can
The
kind
bunny
of
is-
call that a peep-shaped marshmallow.
That's a very thick Cheerio, too. I'm not a big fan of that. I will say these Starburst gummies, pink, is all actually really good. Anyways, what'd you get from A&W?
Chicken sandwich and some cheese curds.
He's eating the cheese curds,
How are they?
which is never a bad thing.
Delightful.
I've been out here for 11 years. I've never had A&W.
Wow, you've been out here for 11 years, and I've been there about a half a dozen times.
Yeah, look at that. We've been to the KFC once in a blue moon just in case like we needed something quick on the way home.
Same building.
I know it is the same building.
Yeah, same drive-through.
We also got a Roy Rogers down a little bit, about 15 minutes away. So didn't know Roy Rogers was around, but hey, they're back in Pog form. Let's see here. Brian, did you watch anything this week?
Yeah. What did I watch? Almost. Let's see. Blue Bloods.
That's a terrible smell.
Still
What is
Still working on the DVR mostly.
Okay.
Um.
Oh,
You didn't have to take a big whiff.
boba milk tea is awful. Here, Brian, take that.
Well, here I'm getting flavors out for everybody.
Oh, I got some.
Oh, you got at least there's 5 flavors. You got 5 different ones.
Yep, I got 5 different ones. Blue Bloods is ending this year, isn't it, or next year?
I think the next season.
Next season.
will be the last. And to be honest, I don't know if that's the season that's currently airing or not.
Okay, I gotcha.
But yeah,
Blue Bloods will never die.
Just for you, Brian, we're on season 3 of Friday Night.
oh, you
Lights.
picked it back up.
Yeah, after everything that went on with the family and that, so we finally got started back up. So we binge watched 3 episodes last night. So we're back up. So Smash picked TMU. So
That's what you think.
well, that's where we're at right now. So I like that all the recruiters are just like bending over backwards for these kids, or for him, and like to get him onto their college. And it's probably lifelike, like when when the recruiter's in trying to buy groceries for the mom, and she's like, "Get the hell away from me!"
Yeah.
So, anything else you watched?
You're gonna have to come back to me.
Okay.
Because I didn't realize that we were already recording, so I wasn't quite like.
Hey, Brian, we're recording.
No, I know that now.
Yeah. Let's see here.
I can't believe we got more fucking peeps, man.
I think we've had sour strawberry.
Like, give it up, Jesus. Like, we get it, man.
I mean, how long ago was Easter? I can't believe they're still putting peeps out.
A month.
Yeah, like no store that I've been into has any Easter things remaining.
Well, this is also Doug who found ranch ice cream for us, so just remember that.
In the woods.
Yes.
There's a difference.
That might be where you found the peeps.
He didn't have to go in there for the porn, though. That's Tree App.
Oh, yeah.
I was hanging out with some people this past weekend, and
Oh, that sounds terrible.
and one of the guys was like, "Yeah, he does a podcast," and they were like, "Oh, what's your podcast about?" And I was like, "Well," and then he's like, "Well, how long have you been doing it?" I was like, "Oh, about 10 years. We're over 10 years now." And he's like, "Oh, what's it about?" I was like, "Well, that's funny you should say that. Let's talk about that." First, it started off as a comic book podcast, and then Jeff stopped collecting. I sold my stash, and then it became a pop culture podcast. And he's like, "Well, what is it now?" I was like, "Snacks and pop culture with an emphasis on the snacks." People just keep bringing in food, and we keep trying it. So yeah, he started laughing at that, and he's like, "What's the worst thing that you've had?" And I said, "Ranch ice cream, bar none. Worst thing I've ever had." And he said the best thing, and I said probably chocolate peanut butter, or was it the peanut butter pie Oreos?
Peanut butter pie Oreos?
Yeah, might be the best thing I've ever had. Hoping the Sour Patch Oreos are better tonight. But I just thought I like that the bar is ranch ice cream has to be the lowest for everybody, right?
It's either that or the turkey gravy soda for me.
Now, I'm not going to open it, but I don't remember the turkey gravy as much.
I remember it bad, but
yeah.
The other thing was so bad it's memorable and locked in my brain.
I had a nightmare about ranch ice cream the night of. So I didn't have a nightmare about the Jones's soda that's still over there taunting us.
I'm looking at that Sour Patch Oreos, and I'm like, for some reason, it feels like we've had that before.
We have not. So I'm excited about it.
Swedish Fish, right?
We didn't have Swedish Fish, but this Swedish Fish was kind of like the flavor was the cream.
Yeah.
Where this is, it looks like there's little bits of
sprinkled in.
Kids sprinkled in.
Well, first off, let's get through yours.
Let's get
that your
through.
sister got.
All right, we got the Boba Milk Tea Jelly Bellies.
What flavors are there? Does it say?
There is the yellowish is the mango milk tea.
Okay.
You eat that?
I've eaten them all.
Oh.
And they were all delightful.
The purple is the taro milk tea.
The mango's really good.
Yeah, they were all good.
Green is the matcha milk tea.
Matcha man.
The pink is the strawberry milk tea.
I don't like the purple one as much.
Brown is the Thai milk tea.
I don't like the purple one as much. You get like the problem is you get the smell, and it gets like when you're chewing it, it's like the taste isn't bad, but then the smell gets you, and it's not good smell. I'm not a big fan of that smell.
I didn't smell them. I ate them.
Well, I didn't just swallow them, Brian.
I mean, I chewed them. I didn't smell them.
I had one for the purple one since you said it's not as good.
The green one's not good either. That's terrible. Oh.
No, they were all good.
Quote Charles Barkley, that's terrible. Can we give props to your wife, Dr. Dana?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A running machine this weekend.
Yeah, she completed the 50 West 1 mile on Friday. Mm-hmm. On Saturday, she ran the 10K.
Flying Pig.
10K.
Which is a big marathon here in Cincinnati. It's gotten national attention and worldwide attention.
26th year.
Really? Jeez.
So she ran the 10K Saturday morning, waited out the severe weather, ran the 5K in the later morning around noon, 1 o'clock. And then Sunday, she ran the half marathon.
It's pretty fucking impressive.
It's a lot of running.
That is a lot of running.
Yeah.
Did she rest Sunday night?
Yeah, we yeah, she napped a lot on Sunday. Felt great. Took a day off yesterday, and then she was back out working out and running today.
Good for her.
So,
Good for
yeah.
her. What's her next big thing? Big run?
Potentially the Indianapolis full marathon in November.
Okay. Has she ever done a full marathon?
She did the full Flying Pig last year.
Okay.
So that was her first full last year.
Okay. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, so she's kind of started wanting to start looking at other marathons outside of Cincinnati.
Okay.
To go and like kind of travel, see places, and do marathons.
Gotcha. Well, congratulations, Dr. Dana.
Yeah,
Do we have a clapping over here?
that's not it.
Where's the clapping?
Well, hold on. Hold
You're
on.
supposed to be ready on this. Thank you. Oh,
Didn't tell me we were going to be clapping.
Jeff, we're clapping. What do you think about these Jelly Bellies?
I liked the mango and the strawberry. Mm-hmm. The matcha tastes like grass.
Yeah, it is. It's nasty. Just like feet.
And the other two are there.
Oh, God. Oh. I'm going to need...
You liked them better. I'll put them closer to you.
That's fine.
Oh, God, that is awful. Mango's the only good one.
I liked the strawberry. It was very subtle in flavor, but...
So I have a moment of silence for Cincinnati Comic Expo frequent guest and actor extraordinaire Bernard Hill. Passed away this past weekend.
Theoden King.
Pretty young, too, I think. 62, I think he was.
Yeah,
So
incredibly nice gentleman.
yes. Everybody that I've talked to that has worked the expo said he was just a nice guy from top to bottom.
Yep.
So, yeah, shame. But yeah, kind of surprised everybody. Bernard Hill, famous for Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings, Titanic. Mm-hmm. As someone pointed out, like 2 films that each won 11 Oscars.
Wow.
He was in both of those. Two.
Yeah.
Who was he in Titanic? The captain?
The captain of the boat.
Captain. Okay. He's the one that didn't keep saying Jack.
Jack! No,
Jack!
that was
Rose.
Rose.
Jack. I know. Stop saying it. We did have, also to let you know, Cincinnati Comic Expo coming October 18th through the 20th this year. So get your tickets now. You can go to CincinnatiComicExpo.com and get your ticket. We will be having, let's see here, Chuck Norris is going to be there. That's a pretty exciting one. We have Larry Houston was just announced. That is artist and writer. He did G.I. Joe, X-Men, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Alan Davis from Batman. He's an artist and writer from Batman, Captain Britain, Excalibur. Excalibur is always good. I like that one. Mira Sorvino is coming from Mimic, Replacement Killers, Romeo and Michelle, High School Reunion. Voice of Cyclops, Ray Chase is going to be there. That's X-Men 97. And then Jennifer Morrison is going to be there. She is from Once Upon a Time. And I forgot that she was in This Is Us.
She was in This Is Us, Blake's favorite show.
The only reason I don't remember her from This Is Us is because she didn't give a 6-minute speech every week. So that could be the reason.
She didn't?
I don't think she did.
Oh, okay.
I don't think she did. And then she was good in it, though. But like I said, Chuck Norris is there. Ming-Na Wen is going to be there. Anyone else I'm forgetting?
Katie Sackhoff.
It's Katie Sackhoff. That's right.
Probably a bunch of people you're forgetting.
Yeah. And come on down, see us.
Sharontville Convention Center this year.
Yep. We'll be on the first floor, which is like, I guess, technically the basement. We'll be in the basement a lot of the time because that's where some of the most of the panels are going to be. But we'll be playing Family Feud down there, maybe a little Jeopardy in between panels. We'll be playing other games. We'll be giving away great Funko Pops. We replenished this year. Thanks, Amazon.
Yeah.
And we got a lot of them, and a lot of them are equated to the actors and actresses that are coming to the expo. So I think today we just got some Katie Sackhoff figures too. So
Really?
yeah, from Star Wars. So Yeah, should be a good time. Those are for courtesy of Doug as well.
I forgot the name of her character.
Bo-Katan.
Thank you.
Yep.
They didn't have any Longmire Funko Pops of her.
They did not. They did not. Well, these are actually Star Wars figures.
Oh, they're not Funkos.
Yeah. So yeah, come on down.
Any
It'll be a good
Battlestar Galactica pops of her?
time. Starbuck, or what's that guy?
Starbuck.
Was he in the new one?
She was Starbuck in the new
Oh,
one.
she was? Oh, I
Yeah.
was kidding. I didn't know that. I was just thinking of the robot from the 1981 series. 78, 79.
The robot? The Cylon Raiders?
Wasn't Starbuck a robot?
No.
In the original? I think it was.
I think Starbuck was, what's his name? Who played Face on the A-Team.
No.
Dark Benedict.
No. Damn it, you're right. Who's the robot?
Are you thinking of Buck Rogers?
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe I'm thinking of Lost in Space. Maybe that's
Oh,
it.
wow. That's
Maybe that's it.
the Matt LeBlanc version.
Oh, yeah. Is there another one? That one's the best.
It
That one's the
probably
best.
is. That's the sad part.
No, the new Netflix one is good, but it's slow. Like it's kind of like Revolution, the TV series. They spend a lot of time in certain areas. And it's like, okay, let's pick it up.
But do they have an episode where they end at the exact same spot where they ended or they started the episode?
No, they
do
did
a lot
not.
of that.
Revolution, didn't you just start here 50 minutes ago?
It's like there's a train, it's moving, and for some reason it came back to where it left from. What the hell is this shit?
It's a shame that didn't get a second season.
It started out good, and
Yeah, commercials look good. The trailers.
and had Giancarlo Stanton as a good bad guy.
Uh-huh. Remember when they used to give like good trailers for TV shows back in the day? Not so much anymore. I don't even know how many shows are coming out every year now on TV. Regular TV, I should say, network TV.
Well, yeah, network TV is pretty much,
Dick Wolf.
yeah, you pretty much have your procedurals and your reality TV with a couple of,
Is it Fox, I think, next year? Next in the fall, they have 2 or 3 nights that are just completely reality shows or
Well, I believe
sports. Like, that's it. And NBC's looking at getting basketball, NBA back, and they dedicated. They said that they will have, I think it's Tuesday nights and Thursday nights dedicated to it, and that would be, or I'm sorry, Sunday night and Tuesday nights, and Sunday night would basically be that's it. That's all they have is NBA. So
I mean,
it's like, why not at this point? It's probably cheaper. Well, you probably have
NBC's
to pay
already. It's not surprising because NBC's already kicking one of their Law and Orders to Peacock only.
Are they?
Yeah, the new or the one with
Criminal Intent?
Stabler. No, the one that organized crime.
Oh, okay.
The new one.
Yeah.
They're already talking about the next season of that shifting to Peacock only.
Well, look at Criminal Minds. That's on Peacock only.
Criminal Minds is on.
Oh, not
Paramount.
Criminal. Huh?
Paramount.
Is that Paramount?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay, my bad.
yeah, different network completely.
But still, same thing. They're only on. It's only on Paramount, which, to be honest, is okay because I think it with the type of show, second season comes out in a couple weeks.
June 6th, I was.
Yeah. Did you watch the first season?
I did.
Did you enjoy it?
I did.
I did too.
Matter of fact, I watched all other seasons before it too.
Did you?
Yes.
I did not.
I've never seen a series until this season.
Ah.
And it was good because I was able to jump in, and I didn't feel like I was missing like 87 MCU movies. So that felt good. That felt good. I at least knew most of the background.
No, the story is the central part of that. I mean, the characters, especially when they're booting this up, there's no baggage with the characters are bringing with them from the past.
Yeah.
Part.
Let's see here. We did have a social media poll of the week. You can find us on Twitter at Bad Ideas Podcast, on nerdly.co.uk. Our podcast comes out every Thursday over there. Tuesdays here. And then you can also find us on Twitter at Bad Ideas Podcast. This week on Facebook, we had Who Deserved the Rock and Roll Induction the Least. So they had the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame induction this last week, I think it was.
They announced.
They announced it. Sorry,
Yeah,
yes.
they didn't quite have the ceremonies and the inductions yet.
And I think there's a couple more, but these are the ones that were the big ones. Mary J. Blige, Dave Matthews Band, Foreigner, Peter Frampton, Kool and the Gang, Ozzy Osbourne, and A Tribe Called Quest. Was 0 votes. Foreigner. So congratulations.
Congratulations for being the most deserved Foreigner.
With 4% of the vote, Kool and the Gang and A Tribe Called Quest.
Cool.
And the Gang.
Not Cole. Not your son.
Cool.
Not Cole, like Jim
Cool.
Justice.
Cole Hauser.
That's Cole.
Did you see that they might be doing a spinoff with him and Beth?
That I am surprised that it's taken this long to
I'm actually
do that.
surprised because he's getting sued by the creator. So
I thought they settled that.
did they?
Yeah, but that was for
Coffee.
not work. I mean, like work related, but not work related.
Still got to be a little awkward though, right?
No,
No.
they're millionaires.
Yeah, that's true. Ozzy Osbourne got 8% of the votes.
8% people thought Ozzy was undeserving.
Let's see here. 13% of the vote was a tie between Mary J. Blige and Peter Frampton.
I voted for Peter Frampton.
And number one with 56% of the vote, Dave Matthews Band. People don't like Dave Matthews, do they?
Oh, no, he's very divisive. Either you love him or you hate him.
There's no middle ground with Dave. You either love him or you hate him.
Red Ants Marching.
Nope.
They have a song that says Red Ants Marching.
No, it's just ants marching.
Red Ants Marching. You sure it's not Red Ants?
Yes.
Yes.
Well, ants marching. They might be red. Red ants
I think
marching.
they're army ants.
Oh, bullet ants?
Why not?
Those are dangerous. So there you go.
I mean, there's a couple Dave Matthews Band songs that I like. I was never a fan of his, but
He has maybe one full album that I like.
I wouldn't go as far as a full album.
Yeah.
These pink ones are really delightful.
Shut up.
They are.
No, they're not.
They're really good.
I voted for Peter Frampton.
I voted.
One time, a long time ago, he had like one album that did something, and he's been living off of that for the last 40 years, I think it's been since that album came out.
I'm kind of surprised people picked Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. I voted for A Tribe Called Quest.
What have they sung?
No idea.
I've heard
don't
of
know
them,
anything-
but I
I
couldn't
mean,
tell
like,
you anything about them.
I don't know enough about them to think that they've contributed anything to the rock and roll landscape.
Yes.
That they are deserving of it.
Yeah. So, okay. That's all. Jeff, did you watch anything this week?
I did.
What'd you watch?
Well, here we go. First, I got a Tribe Called Quest.
Okay.
See what songs they might have.
Walk the Dinosaur?
Nope, that's Was Not Was.
All the single ladies?
Can I Kick It? Scenario. Electric Relaxation. Award Tour. Check the Rhyme. RHIME.
Oh.
Jazz. Bugging Out. Oh my God. Once again. The Space Program. Bonita Applebum. Excursions. The Hop. Find a Way. Lyrics to Go. Butter. Steve Biko. Verses from the Abstract. Luck of Lucian. And Get a Hold. Those are all it's listed like right on Google.
I know none of those. That shouldn't be surprising for me. Brian, have you heard of any of those?
I don't even. Were you saying words?
All from 91 to 96.
No. Nothing.
I have zero idea what you just said.
Rolling Stone has 20 essential songs. Essential. They've got 20.
By Tribe Called Quest?
Yes. A Tribe Called Quest, 20 essential.
Just give me their number one.
Give
me their 1 and 2.
Let's see. Dude.
Who was in the band?
They were a tribe. They're not a band.
Sorry. Who's in the Tribe?
Questlove.
Oh.
No, he was not in that, I don't think.
Phil Collins? He was in a lot of bands.
Ooh, I Left My Wallet in El Segundo.
I left my wallet in El Segundo. I left my heart in San Diego. I left my car keys in Laredo.
So if I had to guess, it
How
would be
am I
Check
going
the
to
Rhyme.
get home?
Yeah, this is just done in chronological order.
Oh,
saying
so that's
these are the
fine.
best.
I left my heart for you in San Diego. Can you please pick it up?
Can you please stop?
I was telling you the song. That was a good song.
That was not.
Yeah, that sounds exactly like A Tribe Called Quest.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
We're not going to get sued at how
I'm sorry.
similar that was.
Sorry. Where's Blake with his?
Oh, Billie Eilish, she still has a couple of years before she's eligible.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, went and saw The Fall Guy.
How was that?
It was fun.
Okay.
I mean,
Would you
obviously-
watch it again?
I would watch it again. I mean, I'm not going to go to the theater and pay for it again, but obviously, if pops up on cable as I'm flipping channels, I could see that becoming a Shawshank.
Okay. Was it funny?
Yeah. The thing I really liked about it was obviously it's about stuntmen. They're making a movie. There's a lot of stunts, blah, blah, blah. And then this other stuff is going on the side. And the movie they're shooting, paralleling with what they're going with in their own life is funny and amusing.
Okay.
Like they're like, we're having a trouble with Act 3 script. What if we have them talk about the problems that they're having in the movie about? No, that's dumb.
So it's like a fourth wall type.
Oh yeah, definitely a lot of tongue in cheek.
Is that Emma Roberts?
No? It's Emily Blunt.
Emily Blunt, that's who. I like her.
She was good.
So you recommend it?
I would recommend it
Okay.
if you like that type of movie. I mean, I'll say going in, I'm not normally a big fan of action movies. Mainly because I think they just try to outdo whatever's been done in the past, that it is just so fucking ridiculous, the stunts they do. When it's a movie about men who do stunts for a living, it's a little more easy to believe that these stunts are...
Yeah. Was it crowded?
No. We went Sunday evening. And
Okay.
No,
it was the number one film this week. We'll get to that in a bit. This coming weekend, I'm pretty excited. Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire, Abigail, and there's another one that comes out on the pay-per-view, or not pay-per-view. What is that?
Streaming.
Yeah, you rent. You can rent
them,
it. Yeah, rent
them.
Yeah.
That's kind of pay-per-view.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm pretty excited about that. I can rent it at home now, so because I never got a chance to see a lot of those. Abigail, I really want to see. I think it looks fun. So, anything else you watch?
I started a rewatch of Freaks and Geeks,
Okay.
so I'm enjoying that.
How many times is this for you?
I think it's only like the third time.
Okay. That's like your sports night for me.
I mean,
You've only seen Sports Nights 3 times.
5 times, actually. I've gone through that series 5 times.
Yeah, minimally, at least 5 for me.
It's a great series.
Sure is.
Can't give yourself a nickname.
I wanted to be called the Hammer.
You know why I couldn't?
Can't give yourself a
That's right. Speaking of that, nicknames, Brian, you got listener feedback from somebody.
I have listener feedback from quite a few people.
Oh.
Not just one person.
But we start with
The giver of terrible gifts.
a new one. Chili Billy,
Yeah.
Ape Hands,
Beaver Tail.
7.
Ape Bit. You know what? He did he answer the? No.
He did answer the question. I'll get it for you here. Doug did answer the question about,
He did do his homework finally.
which was give us all his nicknames.
Yes.
He was actually kind of lacking on some of this.
Yeah, I don't think he gave us a complete list.
I'll be honest. I don't think he actually cared. To be honest,
He
with
probably
you.
didn't try.
Sunny D,
Big D,
the
Sunny
Postman.
D, Dunkaroo Doug,
Dunkaroo Doug.
Ape Hand, 8-Bit, Jewel of the Licking,
The Jewel of the Licking, yes.
Beaver Hand, Dad,
Dad.
the Postman, Chili Billy. So there you go.
Yeah, we had more than that.
Yeah, I think so too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Doug.
7. He didn't even say 7.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm wearing the shirt where he got
You are.
the
Is he
nickname
7? Yeah. Yeah. Good job.
Ape Hands is the 7th. Ape Hands is the 7th on the shirt.
I like that you have a shirt that has the GIMP on it. Go ahead.
Doug says there are several regarding the.
It's rumors. It looks like fax machine. Was
There
screwed up.
are several somethings
Rumors.
regarding the post-credit scene in the new Deadpool and Wolverine film. Which one do you hope is true?
Okay.
Chris Evans returns as the Human Torch.
Yeah,
Robert Downey Jr. rejects the Avengers recruitment.
that would be fun.
Deadpool, Wolverine jump across prior MCU events.
I think that's what is going to happen in this, isn't it?
I don't know.
The new MCU's Wolverine is revealed,
Daniel Radcliffe.
or it sets up Avengers versus X-Men in a future film.
Do you think they do Avengers versus X-Men?
I think eventually they do. and setting it up would be fine, but that's not what I would want the most. Jumping across through prior MCU events would be kind of cool. Just odd, a scene doing that. And I think bringing Chris Evans back as the Human Torch after he's been Captain America for so many years is kind of a funny little nod.
How funny would it be that everybody gets all excited because you see Chris Evans and you think he returns as Captain America,
and then he says "Flame on"?
Yes, that would be funny. The one rumor I saw is that they jump into Battle of New York from the original Avengers.
That's what I assume.
Yeah.
If they're going to jump somewhere, that's probably where they start.
Yeah.
Or maybe they'll jump in Battle of New York right after the Avengers
Endgame.
go back in Endgame.
Yeah.
They go back, so then they see like the Hulk when he's walking, going,
Which is hilarious. And then you could do Wolverine and Hulk and reenact it from the comic book. The original first appearance.
Oh yeah,
I like this.
we're so there.
Brian, the good news is you only have 82 movies and TV series to catch up on. The positive is they announced the guy in charge of MCU. He was saying that
Kevin Feige?
Yeah, that they're looking at just doing 2 movies a year and 2 TV shows.
That's what they should have been doing. I think they threw too much out.
Yes,
But you say 87 like it's a joke.
it might be.
It's pretty close.
I mean, if you count like the TV shows as couple movies for each show, like a 9-episode show of equivalent of 3 movies, I think it's pretty spot on.
Yeah. Echo? Did you watch Echo yet?
I got to finish it. I was, I think, 3 into the 5 episodes, so I still have 2 more to watch.
Doug kept saying,
I keep forgetting to go back and watch it.
we still have like 2 episodes left of Loki. Like, we haven't even finished the second season. And I like, my oldest son and I like Loki. We just keep forgetting about it. And Echo, like, I'll get to it, but...
Yeah. That's the problem I have with streaming, is I forget to go back to things.
Yeah, because you start binge watching it, and then you forget.
binge watch it, and then once you step away from it for a week, you forget about it.
Yeah.
Whatever, like when shows are broadcast or whatnot, especially with DVR, boom, it's right there. It tells you this show is now ready for you to watch.
We were somebody was talking about that we should all watch one show together, like, not together, but, at the same time.
We should all pick a show so we can...
The Boys.
The Boys?
Come in June. We all like it.
So we'll have to make sure we all do homework
Yes.
at the same week.
Because Blake really likes that show, and so does Jim. So I think that's a good one that all of us could do. Hopefully it surpasses Gen V, because that was a great series. I love
I
Gen
haven't
V.
watched that yet.
Very highly recommend it. It's a little bit different than The Boys. Like, it's still
It's definitely still in the Boys universe.
it's ridiculous, but it's really good. I enjoyed it.
The question is, does things in Gen V relate back to what's going to happen in the Boys?
They said Gen V ends where season 4 picks up.
So you should
They're going
probably
right in.
watch Gen V before watching
Yes.
this next season of The Boys.
But they'll have a recap.
That's good.
So
Yeah.
definitely highly recommend it. What else we got?
There you go, Doug. Those are the rumors that we hope are true. From Brent of Home Video Hustle. Outside of the big 4, what is your favorite sport to watch?
So hockey,
Yeah,
baseball, football,
Basketball.
basketball.
are the North America Big 4.
Yes.
I will say every 4 years I like to watch me some curling.
Okay.
That's fun to watch.
And we got to, since my kids are older now, we got to make an effort now, Jeff. We have to do the opening Olympics. And guess, we got to plan it.
Well,
Is it summer this year?
Yes.
Is it? When is that? July?
I don't know the
I believe
dates.
I think it is July.
sometime in the summer.
Okay, thank you. Okay, we're doing it. Okay, you like curling? Okay, Brian.
I don't really watch anything outside of football or baseball or hockey.
I
Honestly,
actually enjoy watching rugby a lot. I like watching rugby. I like watching lacrosse.
Rugby, I know I did watch the rugby that's in the Olympics, the last Olympics, where it's like 7-on-7
Yeah.
rugby or whatever that was.
It's
That was
smaller.
kind of fun. Yeah, that was fun to watch.
Yeah, it's my son and I watch. We watch rugby. Still don't know the rules. And then lacrosse. To which my oldest son has a good point. Why is there even a goalie in lacrosse? They barely stop anything. Like there really isn't. It's like going down the field, and the goalie just swung their stick somewhere, and it didn't block it. Yeah, those are my two.
Used to like to watch tennis.
Really?
Yeah.
For some reason, not much anymore.
Is it because John McEnroe doesn't throw his racket anymore?
No, I hated when that happened.
He was a baby.
I was not a fan of the temper tantrums.
Yeah. What else we got? Hold on.
Yeah, I can't read this.
Hold on.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no.
Hold on. Let me get it here. It is from... Let me get the good music here.
This isn't going to be good music. This is going to be terrible music. Isn't this somebody's theme music?
Oh, yeah.
It's a wrestler's theme song, I feel
Yeah,
like.
it feels like the wrestler's going to be walking in.
Gold Dust.
This is Gold Dust music?
It could be. From Nick. All right. Jeffrey. If you dressed up as a dessert for your significant other on date night, what would you be? Gold Dust.
Okay. I don't mind the whole I'm playing the crappy love song and the... It
says sexy music.
It's the...
It's called
the fact-
sexy.
It's the fact that you have to keep saying Gold Dust when you do it is the annoying
You want to know who
part.
I was impersonating?
I don't
I
need
still
to
don't.
know who you are impersonating. You don't ever have to do that.
You will fear Gold Dust.
You're ruining Nick's bit here.
Sorry, go ahead.
An answer?
If you dressed up as a dessert for your significant other on date night, what would you be? This is just for you.
Creme brulee.
Why?
Because it means burnt cream.
No. Okay. That's it.
Bread pudding. I mean, I don't know what more you want.
That could be messy.
Is that the point?
Yeah, I guess so. You're going to have to redo the sheets the next day, I think, if you have banana pudding.
I didn't say banana pudding.
Oh, what'd you say?
Bread pudding.
Okay, well, bread pudding, you're probably going to have to redo the
Oh,
sheets.
yeah, no matter what, you're going to have to redo the sheets.
Not if you were like a Pop-Tart. It's a good dessert.
Yeah, I think you would.
I mean, unless you want to sleep on all the crumbled up Pop-Tart.
Well, you know.
I mean, that's probably
What
also...
kind of Pop-Tart would you be?
Ooh, what type of Pop-Tart would I be? Vanilla fudge.
Ooh.
Because it's my favorite Pop-Tart.
Okay.
Although that one you brought a month ago, ooh, those were good too.
Waffles?
The banana.
Oh, yeah. The banana pudding? Was it? Or banana cream pie?
Yeah, they were
Banana cream pie was pretty darn good.
some sort of banana.
Whatever, the banana bread? Banana.
Brian, since you
Yes.
jumped right into it, Sour Patch Oreos you got over there. What do you think about it?
8 out of 10.
Wow. Sour Patch Oreo has a vanilla cookie, and the cream is white with red and blue and green and different colored speckles in it.
That is delightful.
Pieces of Sour Patch Kids.
It smells like a Sour Patch.
Oh, yeah, no, I have not had these before because I would remember
Yeah.
that.
These are delightful,
Yeah, those are really good.
and they actually taste like a Sour Patch
Yeah.
in a cookie. Because a lot of times you don't always get that.
No.
It's like the macaroni, gummies that don't taste like macaroni.
No, that was just you not paying attention to what you were buying.
What?
Yes.
That
you,
never happens.
You didn't read the box where it didn't say macaroni flavored gummies.
These are...
The box said fruit gummies on them, shaped like macaroni.
I guess if they used these cookies for the Swedish fish, it would have been better. I think it was the chocolate cookie really threw the Swedish Fish Oreo off.
This in your top 10?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are really good.
This might make my top 5.
These are good.
That was very good.
And the cream is a little, pardon me, is a little bit thicker. It's not like a mega stuff or a double stuff, but it does look like it's a little bit thicker cream on it. So these are amazing. Very well done, Oreo. Good job.
Sponsor us.
Please do.
Yes, the cream by itself is exquisite.
Oh.
Yeah.
What else we got over there, Brian?
From Pop Goes the Culture at PGTC Podcast.
Oh.
This is literally our social media poll of the week. Which of these new inductees into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame deserved it the least?
Well, we already answered that one.
Did you rip that off from them?
I think I might have. Or it was subconsciously in the back of my mind and I put it up there, so.
Well, thank you for the idea for our social media poll of the week this week, Pop Goes the Culture.
Yes.
Sorry we did not give you credit for that until now.
Yeah. Thank you, though.
My answer was Peter Frampton.
Good job.
I voted, my vote would be A Tribe Called Quest.
Okay.
I guess we're going to wrap it up now since that, from Professor Number One, Doctor Number One. I'm not fucking reading this.
Brian's favorite holiday, May the 4th, just occurred. Who would you want the Harp Twins to dress as from Star Wars? Brian, who would you like the Harp Twins to dress
I don't even
as?
know any. I don't know how to answer that.
Greedo.
I don't know what that is.
Cy Snoodles.
Oh, that's a good one, too.
What one is Cy Snoodles and the other is the dancing slave girl or whatever.
I like that. I'm going as Greedo and Han Solo, so they both shoot at each other. Protection.
One of them dies.
No, I don't want that. I don't want that to happen. But, it's going to happen. So, great. Go listen to the Wolf Twins and the Harp Twins.
So did everybody enjoy their May the 4th?
I did.
Or as I like to call it, Cinco de Cuatro.
Actually, I did not enjoy it. We were at a funeral all day, so.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so that was not fun. But, Brian, did you enjoy May the 4th?
No,
Did you guys do pictures, like dog pictures with Star Wars?
not this year.
Oh.
We usually do.
Would you have brought your dogs up for it?
No, I would not have.
They could have dressed as Yoda.
No,
Or Grogu.
To be fair,
I don't know what any of that is.
yeah, but the thing is, though, you could catch up on Star Wars a lot quicker than you can catch up on Marvel.
No,
You were given a book.
I mean I've read the book.
Okay, so you should know what Yoda
Yeah.
is.
I mean I know what Yoda is.
Uh-huh. Do you know what the Boba Fett is? Or the Sarlacc pit?
The what?
Sarlacc pit.
The what?
It digests you for 800 years.
That sounds far too long for a digestive period.
What? I would think you would die, though, before that, right?
Well, the person in there being digested would be dead long
Yes.
before. You don't live for 800 years while it digests.
Sorry, my
you.
bad. My bad.
But then again, the food you eat is dead by the time you.
That's true. Not this Oreo. This thing is alive and kicking. This is amazing.
I know. I'm looking over there trying to mentally use the Force to send me more Oreos.
There you go.
Yeah, there won't be any of these left for Blake next week.
No. Throw that in there. There
The
you
Force
go.
only delivers these one at a time anymore.
Just threw it out to the green room for the celebrities out there.
No, I had a terrible May the 4th.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Because every 15 minutes I was getting some sort of a stupid notification on social media of people tagging me in
Who
this.
does that?
Yeah, you know who you are.
I would
Tagging
never
me
do
in
it.
some stupid May the 4th post.
No.
It wasn't me. I was celebrating Cinco de Cuatro.
Yeah. Maybe the History of Bad Ideas might have done it, but I wouldn't do that. That might have been an intern fax machine.
We need a new intern.
Yeah. Jeff, you got me some news of the geek over there or anything? Kind of
God.
slipping over there with DJ Fat Fingers.
I'm too busy enjoying this.
My God, these
Cookie.
things are amazing.
Yeah.
Seriously, go out and buy as many of these Sour Patch Oreos as you can. I might
No,
just...
don't. Because that's less
I'm going
for us.
to. I'm going to. And then just keep them in my bunker.
But if people keep buying them, maybe they'll add them as a permanent flavor.
All right, I like that idea.
Seriously, these are amazing.
Yeah.
It's time for another installment of the News of the Geek.
Per the New York Post, where Jeff gets all of his news from,
None of it.
I'm Meghan. Meghan Markle might be one of the most famous women on the planet, but Hollywood power players are less than impressed with her showbiz prowess. The Duchess, is she a Duchess anymore? I thought they took that away.
She stepped away, but I think they still have their titles unless the king officially removes them, or revokes them.
Gotcha. The Duchess is said to be scrambling after the launch of her forthcoming podcast with Lemonada Media was reportedly pushed back to next year. It's a podcast. Put it out there. It's not that difficult. According to In Touch, where Brian gets all of his news from, honchos at the company put the project on pause for fear that the upcoming launch of her lifestyle brand, American Riviera Orchard, would take attention away from her audio endeavors. Quote, Megan gets greedy, an inside source told the publication. She wants everything all at once, and it's backfiring on her again. She's become a total joke and is overplaying her hand. Lemonada execs are also allegedly worried that Markle's upcoming Netflix cooking show will divert attention away from the podcast.
What's a cooking show?
Cooking. Time to make Coke.
I've never heard of a cooking show either.
They make Coke, the pop. My son in the green room is saying these are amazing. That's fine. You can have another one, but you have to eat squid.
We're not opening this now.
Oh, okay. Then you can't. You gotta have seaweed.
If we open the squid now, then we have to all eat it now.
Oh, no, never mind then. Let's see here. Her cooking show. That clearly didn't go down well with Lemonada. They surely expected to be Megan's priority project, but she must have decided she had bigger fish to fry with Netflix. The pushback of the podcast comes after I'm Megan. Her series Archetypes was not renewed for the second season. The source says Markle now desperately needs a hit with her Netflix show or her lifestyle brand in order to prove that she and her husband, Prince Harry, are still viable in Hollywood. Why are they viable in Hollywood? Quote, almost everything they've tried has ended in disaster. Meanwhile, one well-placed source in Tinseldown told In Touch that A-listers have little respect for the Duchess, who commands big bucks for her content. Quote, Hollywood is glam and glitz on the outside, but the real stars have worked hard for their success. Okay. That's any job. And you get the impression hard work isn't really Megan's thing. Now, after all her failures, those A-listers and the royals are laughing at her. They're all going to laugh at you. Yeah, I really don't care. She has enough money.
To say, though, she hasn't worked hard. I mean, she had to present briefcases and Deal or No Deal for a couple of years.
That's true.
And she had to act on a show and not look completely terrible as an actress.
That's true.
For a couple
she
of
had to
years.
open briefcase on that show, too.
And then she had to, find a way to convince a prince to marry her. So I think she's worked hard.
Yeah. She has a guest role in South Park a lot. So, I mean...
I don't think it's really her.
You don't think?
I don't.
She's been on our podcast many times. I'm Megan!
No.
I'm Harry. Hi, Megan!
No.
I'm Megan.
No.
Yeah, I'm about to say, he just did Hi, Megan, in,
That's because Meghan Markle just
herself.
punched Prince Harry in the nuts, and that's why he's got a high voice. That's it. Anyways, moving on. What are we doing here?
This is a great question.
I'm sure glad you're amusing yourself.
Not really.
Then stop it.
I can't. I can't stop it.
You can.
Every time I see Marco's name, I have to do it. I'm Megan.
You don't have to.
Per the New York Post.
New York Post.
Why isn't Jim here for this one? This is another horrible person. Get ready for this one. Personal brand entrepreneur. Oh, jeez. Is backtracking after her post about crossing the finish line on Sunday's NYC Runs Brooklyn Half Marathon without signing up for the race.
I thought that said Nicrons.
Well, we could. Nicron's Brooklyn Half Marathon. She ran the race without signing up and drew swift criticism on social media. Quote, I did not realize I would offend so many people, Alexa Curtis, 26, wrote Monday on Twitter. Quote, the post was meant to be inspirational. I had no intention to take anything from anyone or the race. I was running for myself for my mental health. In the future, I'll be sure to look up the rules if I decide to run again. It's a marathon, a half marathon. It's organized. Why would you not think you have to sign up?
Because she didn't want to pay the fee.
Banditing, or running a race without registering, is highly controversial in the running world because entry fees are used to pay for course support such as security, medical responders, water, and Gatorade on the route, and medals at the finish line. A portion of the registration cost typically goes to charity as well. The Brooklyn Half Marathon which traveled under the Williamsburg, Manhattan, and Brooklyn bridges before ending in Prospect Park, counts NYU Langone Health as its signature charity partner to help fight to end cancer disparities in Brooklyn. Hundreds of thousands of dollars are expected to be raised from the sold-out event, where registration costs $125 and up. More than 21,700 runners ran the 13.1-mile race Sunday, according to race results. Let's see here. Our top. This is from their statement from Nycrons. Told the Post, our top priority is the safety and well-being of every one of those runners, and the bib that every runner wears is their lifeline if a medical issue arises on the course. It's dangerous to run a race without a bib, and it's also not fair to the thousands of runners who are. Curtis, fuck this. She has a publicist.
Of course she does.
She said she, quote, decided very last minute to participate in the Brooklyn Half. It was not intentional that she did not sign up. Rather, she thought it would be a nice way to help spread the word via her platform about the importance of moving your body, working out, and the mind-body connection, as well as share some nice awareness for the Brooklyn Half.
They don't need your support. Your what word did you use there now? Your publicity.
Yes.
Yeah, they had 21,000 people doing that. No thanks, Alexa.
Her participation was meant to be a positive move.
Sure.
And it's very unfortunate that she's now receiving such negative backlash about something that was to be uplifting for her followers. She did not take a medal, nor did she engage in any of the amenities provided. She ran on the side of the group independently and was happy to spread good news in the spirit of positivity. She did announce that she made $150 to Tux Travels, a nonprofit calls partner for the Nycrons Brooklyn Half. Sunday's Twitter post, which has been viewed more than 3.4 times. So.
Million.
3.4 times.
3.4 times. She really got the word out there about Brooklyn and, body positivity.
Curtis said she ran the race without training. Fuck off! Curtis founded Be Fearless Incorporated, a reinvented career brand. What the fuck? Devoted to helping you be fearless and the boss of your own life. Brian, what the fuck does that mean?
That's a lot of words to say. I'm super self-indulgent. Like, look at me.
She often promotes her brand on social media.
Oh, often.
In this photo, in one photo, she's wearing a fearless necklace. Quote, I didn't sign up for this race. I just asked the security where it started and where it ended, and I jumped in. Okay. One person said a bit unfair on the others who have paid for the police support, road closures, and first aiders. And Curtis replied to that person, life's not fair. It's a good way to do it.
Wow.
Another wrote, you are abandoning, you stole from this race in the community. These things are expensive and for charity. Shame on you. Another person tweeted.
Anybody who's reasoning for something as life's not fair, they are a bad, bad person and should not be looked up to.
She also wrote on another one that last week she refunded a client $17,000 because she was, quote, an idiot, didn't have a contract, and the client decided she wasn't happy and desperately needed the money back. But the last thing I wanted was an American Express dispute to then deal. Basically, she, I guess, invoiced one of her clients and they weren't happy with her. And she was trying to show that she's a good person and refunded the person $17,000. Who the hell's giving this lady $17,000?
Well, if it's a business and she's doing a service for them, but apparently they were not happy with the service.
I worked for free, Jeff, for 2 weeks while running a second business where I constantly lose money, yet show up to inspire young women to be fearless who rely on me too.
No, that's teaching them to be a terrible business person.
Yeah. You're losing money and you think that's a good role model?
So, quote, so get back to me about stealing. Google the definition of it because that's what happened to me in business this month, not running a half marathon. HBU?
How about you?
Oh, okay.
Question mark.
Any wins and losses you want to mention on Twitter? She recalled enduring the worst heartbreak in business in my personal life over the past year.
So
maybe she should take the be fearless thing personally. You know, it's okay, lady.
Yeah. Be about it.
Yeah. That's not it.
The one thing that I will say that you overlooked when you were reading this, she doesn't live in the United States. She was here visiting from overseas.
Oh, did I miss that? Oh.
Yeah. So she not only does she not live here, she just was here and thought, oh, like, look, there's something going on. I can make this about me, or I can take away from this.
Yes. Neil McDonough did have that joke that when he was in Band of Brothers, he actually did jump in and race a marathon because he was in such great shape and he wanted to do it to impress his girlfriend at the time. But he didn't post on social media about it.
Well, it probably wasn't around at that point either.
No, that's true. But
He did it to impress his soon-to-be wife.
yes. But he wasn't like, look at my brand. Be fearless.
But to his benefit, they were nice to him.
They were.
Even though he bandited the race.
He did. Neil McDonough is a gem. He is a sweetheart.
I don't know if we talked about it, but he was announced as a recurring guest in Tulsa King.
I saw that season 2. I think he's a villain too. Shocking.
He was probably just going to be one of the nicer looking extras.
I need a younger person. I'm Neil McDonough.
A little late, but
Did you see Stephen Amell is doing the reboot of Suits in LA now? Or the sequel to Suits?
Yeah,
TV
I
show?
did see that.
Yeah.
Supposedly Netflix is in talks of bringing Heels back.
Yeah, they got the rights to the 2 seasons, and they're thinking about it. They said the problem is they're trying to negotiate with Stephen Amell during Suits.
I'm sure if Suits,
The filming of Suits.
if streaming numbers for Heels do well and his version of Suits do well, I
He could do
see
both.
They could make it happen.
Yeah.
God, a personal brand entrepreneur.
What the fuck is that? And somebody paid her $17,000. Why?
well, like I said, she's got a business.
These are amazing.
Yeah, you got to start passing them out. As soon as you take one, you have to give one to maybe even 2 to everybody.
I'm sorry, but these Sour Patch things are freaking amazing.
Well, Sour Patch Kids alone are addictive to me.
Yes, I agree.
But these are actually I think I like these even better than just a
Yeah, I do
Sour
too.
Patch Kid.
I do too. Jeff, you got some box office news and world reports?
I have some button here somewhere I can hit.
Come on, DJ Fat Fingers. Let's do it.
It's time for Box Office Bombs.
Thank you, Marty. Box office this week. I will say, the top 5 from May 3rd to May 5th of 2024.
No bombs.
I will say they said The Fall Guy did less than they were hoping for, so they were a little disappointed in its opening week numbers, but it was number 1. It made $28.5 million in its opening weekend on a $125 million budget.
They were expecting 35 million, 30 to 35. They were hoping for 35. It's good to want things.
Now, I am wondering, the fact that this is based off of an 80s television show, and by that I mean they wanted to do an homage to stuntmen, so let's go ahead and take a property that exists, and other than the names of the characters, there really wasn't a whole lot of...
Was Lee Majors in it?
Lee Majors and Heather Thomas made cameos.
Nice. They said this might have legs, though, at the box office. It's
It
getting
might.
good word of mouth.
And I think word of mouth will push it. I mean, like I said, somebody like me who's not usually a fan of action movies found this enjoyable.
Okay.
So I'm giving it a thumbs up if I was Siskel or Ebert or even Roper for that matter.
Oh.
So whatever that means to
he's
the
the only
people
one left.
listening at home. Coming in at number 2, Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace made $8.1 million in its re-release for a total of $483 million.
Domestically.
Yeah, that's domestic.
This is the one that Jar Jar dies. I think they recut it.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. They are making a new Lego Star Wars movie or TV show. Sorry, episode, like basically just a special.
Yeah.
And Jar Jar is a villain. He becomes Sith. Like the rumors on, how everybody wanted that to happen.
Like it should have happened. I swear to God, I thought that's what was going to happen.
He gave power.
I was watching it in, I guess it was at the second movie when he voted Palpatine. He was the one that, and I went, oh, that is brilliant. George, you bring in this character who's supposed to just be a goofy thing and turn him into one of the villains. I was ready for it the minute he was the one that...
And did it.
And then it was just like, God, when I saw the third one, I was like, they're going to reveal Jar Jar evil.
Yep. They did not.
They did not.
In the books, though, he's a juggler on a planet now.
I heard. That's
the best part.
Terrible.
What else we got?
Coming in at number 3, Challengers. It made $7.6 million, a total of $29.5 million on a $55 million budget. Coming in at number 4, Tarot made $6.5 million in its opening weekend on an $8 million budget.
I don't even know what this is.
We talked about it last week. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a horror movie based on like tarot cards or something.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Someone who, really likes tarot cards, and I've got like several decks or whatnot that I collect.
Are you going to watch this?
I have zero desire to see it because I don't like horror movies.
I know you don't.
I mean, if there's a horror movie I'm going to watch, this might be it.
This might be it.
But I have a feeling they're not going to go the way I would prefer it to go.
I'm guessing this will be on TV sooner than later, or streaming.
Probably. I don't plan on going to the theater to see it. And coming in at number 5, Godzilla X Kong, the new Empire. Made $4.5 million, a total of $188 million on a budget of $135 million.
What's upcoming this week?
Upcoming, we have I'm sorry. We have Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. Saw a preview for that at the Fall
Looks
Guy.
fun.
It looks like it might be the best of the new Planet of the Apes movies.
Did you watch the other ones?
Nope.
I like the other ones.
I mean, they could be good, but this one, at least the preview, I liked this one better than all the other previews.
This is the next franchise I'm taking my son to go through. The new ones, that is.
Many years after the reign of Caesar, a young ape goes on a journey that will lead him to question everything he's been taught about the past and make choices that will define a future for apes and humans
Does he end up in Minsk? A young ape.
A young ape's erotic journey from Milan to Minsk.
What else you got? Oh, God.
We also have Not Another Church movie.
Oh, jeez.
Taylor Ferry is commanded by God to write a movie inspired by his crazy, dysfunctional family, but the devil has his own devious plans in this hilarious spoof comedy. So this is a spoof of Tyler Perry movies.
Yes, it is.
It's Tyler Perry. I thought it was going to be a spoof of all the Kevin Sorbo and...
Just look at that 2-second clip. They have somebody dressed as like a Medea-type character.
So the cast, Jamie Foxx, Vivica A. Fox, Tisha Campbell, Lamorne Morris, Mickey Rourke.
I mean, that's some pretty bigger names out there.
Mickey Rourke?
Mickey Rourke plays the devil.
Oh.
Not Mickey Rooney?
No, Mickey Rourke. Yeah. So now we're spoofing Medea movies.
The director, what's his name? Johnny Mack. He's best known for Not Another Church movie. And
he's best known for this new movie.
And he was a creative consultant on 14 episodes of Wild and Out in 2015. That's it.
Cool.
So, sure. Good for him. Jeez. What else we got?
Still love these Oreos.
I know, they're really good.
And we've got Lost Souls.
A young rapper leaves everything behind and embarks on an odyssey of self-discovery, music, and friendship in the heart of Texas.
Deep in the heart of Texas.
This was a 2023 film that is just now being released.
Oh,
it's probably one of them that went on the film
circuit.
What do you
there
call
you go.
those?
I like how you just keep moving your hand in a circle.
It's a circuit. So it's going around the film festival circuit.
Yeah. Okay. Do that one more time. I think I got it then.
Film festival.
I got it now.
See, it's going around in a circle, so it's going to one, then another, and so everybody gets to see it.
Can we talk? I just saw advertised here when I was looking at the upcoming movies. Twisters, the sequel to Twister.
Very excited about that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm very interested in that.
There was a preview for that on Fall Guy.
Why?
I mean, why make any movie?
I mean, I'm kind of surprised that it took them this long to make a sequel to, because it was a hit.
Yeah.
So,
sure.
Yeah, it's definitely something.
I have no problem with it.
I mean, I'm not going to watch it, but
I mean, I probably won't go to the theater, on opening night to see it, but I'm very interested in watching it.
I'm kind of disappointed that you did not go see The Phantom Menace. You could have started with episode 1 this weekend.
What is that?
Star Wars.
Oh, okay.
We could have started.
I can't find this last movie listed.
What does it say?
Whatever else Jim finds.
Hey, Jim always fucking bitches about the movies. So you know what? He's on for everything else.
That's not a movie that's coming out.
Well,
this
what's
week.
another movie coming out?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't looked that far ahead.
Yeah, tough. Yeah, see? So forget it.
Are there any other movies that you didn't put down on this list that are coming out this week?
Now, there is a good video going around on Twitter, on social media, about Ric Flair being kicked out of a restaurant because he was drunk, and he was angry because he got cut off, and he decided to make a scene.
Did he woo a lot while making a scene?
No, but he did try to put over the only man. People were just ripping on him because he's like, I could make this restaurant, I could put this restaurant over with friends and family coming here. And people on social media are like, even at 70-something, Ric Flair's trying to put over a restaurant? But yeah, he kept insulting the guy, and he's like, what's your name? And he's like, Johnny Dickhead. It's like, are you 5? And he's like, and so the best part is, there's 2 bar patrons down here at the end of the bar, and one of them's laughing the whole time, like, this guy's a fucking idiot. And he had, like, the old blue suit on, like the blue flowered suit. And the other guy at the end of the video, like, challenges him to a fight. And he's like, sir, shut the fuck up and go outside. And Flair's like, you want to go? Are you talking to me like that? And then, so he's talking trash to all these people, okay? There's one female, the waitress, and he's like, I'm going to give you $1,000 tip. Like, my God. Like, Rick, just stop.
It's like, you got cut off. Please do not reinforce why you were cut off.
Oh, they did.
That's exactly what you're doing.
And
I mean, to be fair, did they know who he was?
I don't know. But
I mean,
was.
if they knew who he was,
Rick, you don't have $1,000 to give us a tip. Please stop.
he might.
No, he's bankrupt.
No, I don't know.
I will say the managers of the restaurant and the people working there, tremendous job. Tremendous job. They kept calm. And the guy's like, what are you, Johnny? Ric Flair's like, what are you, Johnny Dickhead? And the guy's like, there's no reason to insult me, sir. And like, he's like, what are you, an Egyptian? And he's like, I'm sorry, what? And it's like, did you just call me Egyptian? Like, I don't understand what that is. It's like an insult.
I did find one movie that you failed to mention.
What's that?
Is coming out this week, and I can't believe it.
Uh-oh.
It stars one of the Cincinnati Comic Expo guests.
Brad? I'm Brad.
No, he's a host.
Oh, sorry. He'll be at the Comic Expo.
He will be. The movie is titled The Image of You.
Okay.
Identical twins Anna and Zoe.
The Harp Twins?
No. When Anna meets a stock trader, she thinks he's perfect, but Zoe doesn't trust him, so she sets out to discover the truth about him.
Who's it star?
Mira Sorvino.
Oh.
Mira Sorvino.
Oh, look at that.
Along with Nestor Carbonell.
Mm-hmm. I like Nestor.
What was Nestor in?
Dark Knight.
Okay.
He was the mayor.
He was also in the
929.
morning show.
Yeah.
He's also in Lost.
He's a weatherman in the morning, too.
Yeah.
So you said something not so smart.
Cincinnati Comic Expo guest.
He would be great, Nestor.
Mira
Right there.
Sorvino.
Well, yes, but she's already
Just an-
signed. I
just
want
announced.
Nestor there. I want Nestor.
Yeah, but we should be... They're our guests. We should be
Yes.
hyping their projects.
Be our guest. Be our guest.
Jeez, man.
See my gorilla vest.
What?
It's from The Simpsons. See my loafers?
Former Gophers.
That's right. Jeff, give me some music for top 5.
Hold on while
Are you dying over there? You okay?
I am. Water went down the wrong pipe.
Okay. Should go down any pipe?
It shouldn't go down your breathing hole.
Top 5. This week is top 5 favorite current songs.
I had a question about this.
Yes.
Does this mean my songs that are currently my favorite, or songs that are current, as in
Well,
new?
it's the second one.
Oh, good. My list is 2 songs long.
Okay. Would you like to go? Go ahead and do both of them. Because none of us are going to have the same thing.
Oh, okay.
I can guarantee you that.
I heard this one on the drive over today and said, "Ooh, I like this. This is a new song." Fozzy song Spotlight. It is now my second favorite
What's your first?
current song.
What's your first?
My first is the let me get the name.
I believe in Joanne.
You believe in what?
Nothing.
Youngblood
Okay.
has a version of "I Was Made for Loving You" that is in the Fall Guy movie, and
This was the.
well, "I Was Made for Loving You" is the theme song to this movie, and I didn't bring it up earlier because I was going to talk about
Okay.
it now. It is in the movie like at least 5-6 different times, including this Youngblood version, which is kind of like raw, slowed down, emotional sounding.
Is all of them a different version?
Well, some of them are the same. I mean,
Okay.
but like it begins with, I guess, the Kiss version, blah blah blah. There's some part where like the instrumental is just going on in the background, but it's like that's "I Was Made for Loving You" as the action scene is going on. And then they turned it into, I guess, like the love song during the emotional high of the movie, which is the version I am putting here. So that is my 2 current favorite songs.
Okay. Brian?
Let's see here.
Oh, and I'm going to. Sorry to interrupt here. I'll just finish this off though. Is like I was hoping that Octane would be nicer to me on my drive over here and give me 5 songs. But Fozzy was the only song that I enjoyed on my drive over here. And they're the station on the satellite radio that plays new music that I have.
Okay.
Let's see. My number 5, song titled "Riptide" by Beartooth.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a good song. I didn't think of that.
Yeah. Let's see. Number 4, "Wreckage," off the new Pearl Jam album.
Okay.
I have not heard anything from the new Pearl Jam album yet. I
It
should
is.
probably go do that.
Should probably listen to Wreckage.
It's delightful. Number 3, song title "Seeing Red" by the Architects.
Okay.
Number 2, "Leave a Light On"
Okay.
by Papa Roach.
Didn't even know they put out any new music recently.
So it's not a new album, but it's like the next, like the newest single that they released off of it.
Current is subjective.
Yes, it is my list. So
Yeah.
and my number 1, "A Symptom of Being Human" by Shinedown.
Oh, I do.
I want to put that on my list because I do really like.
I like that
song.
one. Yeah, that's good.
Yes.
Like I said, I couldn't think of anything because,
So you just copied his.
well, I was like I said, the radio was supposed to give me my ideas, and they played some pretty bad things. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Slipknot, and they were playing Slipknot, and I'm like, I don't like this one.
Yeah, Octane has that like weird like streaks where they'll play like it'll either be like Slipknot, Mudvayne, Metallica, like
Yeah.
and they'll like slip that like weird stuff like in between like newer music or like the lesser known bands. But what I hate the most is like when you'll go from like there's like multiple rock stations. So you'll go to like from Octane to Lithium and both of them are playing Slipknot. That I'm like, come on now. Like you
Well, I did go from Octane to Turbo. They were both playing Slipknot, but different songs. It wasn't the same song.
yeah,
Octane was playing their new song, where
sure.
Turbo was playing
Yeah.
an older song.
But like we live in a world where like you should be able to like program that, because if someone switches off of one of your channels, it's probably because they don't want to hear that. So let's not make them listen to, make them find another station.
I love it when it is the same song.
I did 5 here.
I mean, it is a top 5, so like thank you
Jeff
for
did too.
thank you for filling out the requirements.
Oh, I added 2 to my list since Brian
Oh.
started talking.
I have "When It Rains, It Pours" by Luke Combs. "What's Up, Danger" by Blackest and Black Caviar, which is from Spider-Man, the first one, the across the multiverse, or no,
Into the multiverse?
into the multiverse. So somewhat current. I have
6 years old is somewhat current.
yeah. If she
Subjective, Jeff.
if she wants a cowboy, by Zach Bryan.
Okay.
I have You and Me on the Rock by Brandi Carlile.
Okay.
And I have my number one is Billy Stay by Zach Bryan. So there you go.
Big Zach Bryan fan.
I am a
All of
huge
sudden.
Zach Bryan. I literally put it on at work and just listened
Wasn't
to it.
he in Home Improvement?
That's his
Zachary Taylor Thomas, I think.
No, it's Jonathan Taylor Thomas.
Zachary Tyler Bryan.
Whatever. Let's see here. Honorable mentions is Sounds Like Something I Would Do by Drake Milligan. And not current, but I love the song Rewrite the Stars by with the Greatest Showman.
God.
Jesus.
Not current at all.
Nope. Anyways, so there you go. We did have some listeners here. We need to wrap this up because there could be a tornado warning coming. So we probably want to at least save the.
Yeah, we need to hurry up so Jeff and I can go
We can
drive
get
it.
out
No,
into
you guys
the
can stay.
terror-
I just don't-
Like we're currently in a place that's pretty much safe from.
Yeah.
Wait, we're
tornadoes.
fine. But I just want, if the power goes out, I want to make sure we at least have it. I don't want you to, format it.
Sure.
Old Man Brad has Van by Bad Omens.
Oh,
Demigods by Health. Graphite by The Annex. Alien, Three Teeth. And Dance Macabre by Ghost.
Ghost. Yeah.
Oh,
Randall Holt had The Reckoning by Accept. Circle of Stone by Blaze Bailey. We Are Shadows by Kitty. Crown of Horns by Judas Priest. And Rain on the Graves by Bruce Dickinson. Let's see here. Oh, we did get a thing. I just saw this. Who Done It? The Clue documentary. Tweeted us. Thanks for watching the Clue documentary. Of course, I'm tweeting this while driving. So you listened.
wow.
Jacoba by Tweets by Jacoba had Alive by Red Rum Club. Movies by Circa Waves. Olympus by Blondshell. 19 Crimes by the Raytons. And Until You Get Home by Phil Cirioletta.
I'm sure you butchered that.
Sure, I'm pretty close to it.
Nah.
So,
Nope, not close at all.
so there you go. There is the top 5. So, we did have some here. I'm going to let you do that while I get everything in order here.
You're gonna let me read something here?
Yeah, I get the top 5s from a couple of those.
Oh, okay. So we've got Nick Mayer, who doesn't really listen to current, quote unquote. But here are his top 5 current songs. Number 5, Get Well, Icon for Hire. Number 4, Anthem by Super Chick. Number 3, Place in My Head, Linkin Park. Number 2, Hope for Morning by Icon for Hire. And number 1, Desperate by Fireflight. Yeah, I wish I listened to newer music than I do, because I don't know these. All right, number 5, or I'm sorry, from Big Dev, the Psy Guy. He's got number 5, Not Like Us by Kendrick.
Okay.
Number 4, BBL Drizzy by Metro Boomin.
Okay.
Number 3, Too Sweet by Hosier.
Okay.
Number 2, and Jason stepped out of the room to miss this one, the I Believe in Joe Hendry by Joe Hendry.
That's a good one.
And number 1, Hot by Smash Mouth. Does Smash Mouth have anything current?
No, their lead singer died.
I mean, did they get like a new lead
Singer?
singer or something?
I don't know. I don't know about that, Dev.
I have to look into that.
He forgot to read Doug's list, too.
Okay. Did you want to read Doug? Because I've got Steve from Everything I Learned from Movies, too.
Yep. Doug's list, number 5, blank. Number 4, blank. Number 3, blank.
Okay.
Number 2, blank.
Ooh.
Number 1, blank.
So I had 2 more than Doug.
Yeah, you did.
Feel good about myself.
Thanks for putting in the effort on that list, Doug.
But Steve had his number 5 was Kendrick's last diss track on Drake.
Okay.
Number 4 was the one before that. Number 3 was the one before that.
Oh.
Number 2 was the one before that. And number 1 is Princes of the Universe by Queen.
Ooh, that is a good one.
Yeah, you can't close the door with that on the door jamb there, Jason.
There we go.
Yeah. Well, now that you're back in, Jay,
Come down here.
now that you're back in, did you want to say anything about Joe Hendry?
I believe in Joe Hendry. I believe in Joe Hendry. He's in TNA Wrestling. It's hilarious. And he is now moving up the charts. Am I on over here?
Yes.
Okay. I don't have my headphones on, so sorry. Apologize. I was moving stuff downstairs for the tornado watch. So there's circulation. So you guys may be staying here for a little bit. So unless you want to drive in a tornado.
Well, I mean, they are just releasing another movie about people trying to drive
That's
into
true.
tornadoes. So isn't that the thing to do?
Titles for the show? Oh, bad idea of the week. Sorry, bad idea of the week.
Being a
Social influence.
personal brand entrepreneur.
Good call. Let's see here. I'm sorry. Titles for the show. I had Taste Like Feet, Lost My Keys, Red Ants Marching. It Means Burnt Cream. Your Breathing Hole. I kind of like that one. I think that's it.
I left my car keys in Laredo.
Yeah, I had lost my car. Lost my keys, but I couldn't remember where it was at.
You lost your car keys in Laredo.
Thank you.
Giver of Terrible Gifts.
Yeah, Doug, that's you.
3.4 times.
It's a lot.
It is.
And A Young Ape's Erotic Journey from Milan to Minsk.
The only thing that I wrote down was, "We get it, Jesus."
Do like that one. Which one do you think, Jeff?
Because, every time we mention Jesus, we get...
Change approved.
It's the Hobie bump.
Okay.
we give the Christians the Hobie bump.
That's right.
Jesus.
Thanks, everybody, for listening. Hopefully the studio is here by next week.
Studio's not going anywhere.
True.
This is a nice
We're in the
underground
basement.
bunker.
Yeah, it is nice. Yeah. So thanks for listening, everybody. We appreciate it. And we will see you next week. Or
Well, we won't see anybody.
no, you'll hear us next week.
Yeah.
We'll see each other
Yes.
next week.
And hopefully you'll be able to hear what we discuss.
Roger says goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.
From Walking Dead to Talking Heads, from comic books to TV sets, there's a history. Not so bad, there's the history. It's the history of bad, so bad. The history of bad, it's bad. History of bad ideas. Podcast.
You are listening to a Hobie.